Start icon. To start a Slides and Voting, click on Slides and Voting, select the desired presentation and click on the Start icon. First, we provide a room name. Let's call it Presentation and start the session. I share the room name with the participants so they can log into TEDME.com. I click on the Share icon and send them an email or display a QR code that participants can scan to join directly. So, let's log in. Let's begin and start the first slide. It will be displayed on my presentation screen as well as on the participants' mobile devices. You can configure whether participants should see the slides or just the questions. As the moderator, I control my presentation and can jump to the next slide using the arrow keys down here. This also works with the keyboard. I'll jump ahead until I reach a question. Here we see a new icon, Start Voting. This icon appears only on pure question slides or imported slides with an associated question. To start the question, I click on Start Voting, and at that moment the question appears for the participants. The participant provides an answer and clicks on Submit. After that, my view as the moderator updates with the voting results. In the background, I'll have a couple of other fictitious participants vote so that we have more responses. I can see how many participants I have and how many of them have already voted. If my question doesn't have a time limit, I click on Stop to end the question. The moderator sees the final results. Whether these results should also be displayed to the participants and whether I, as the moderator, receive interim results can be set in the presentation settings. Let's move to the next slide. At that moment, the previous results disappear for the participants. Let's ask the next question. There are various features that I'll briefly mention now. As a participant, I can ask a question or start a chat. As a moderator, I can ask a spontaneous question, manage the chat and questions, of course. I can jump to different slides as a moderator, start the embedded survey, begin a knowledge game, and of course end my session. There are separate tutorials for these features.